Ooh, a free ancient shard on the shop that we're just gonna pull instantly. What is up, guys? This is Corbin. I've made the executive decision, man. I can't believe what I'm about to do on the free-to-play account, man. The Swordmaster path is here. I have the Michelangelo. I have the Donatello. I've even got the Raphael on the free-to-play account. What we don't have is the Leo yet. To get Leo, it costs 112,000 points, equal to 25 sacred shards, except one thing. I ain't got 25 sacred shards, which means that I've got to pull every single shard on my free-to-play account to get Leo, man. If I pull every single shard apart from primals, that puts me within 10k points of Leo. And so pulling the primals right at the end would be like an emergency situation if I can't get over the line from pulling, you know, just from doing some dungeon diving. And so the rich stuff is locked in. I can't believe I'm about to do this, man. I'm really nervous to do this now that it's actually come time to do it. Let's go ahead and pull the first sacred. And now that this is pulled, we're committed, you know what I'm saying, man? An epic's gonna pop on out, and it's good old Rockbreaker. Woo! Let's just take a breather for just a quick second, man. If you guys are looking to create a new raid account, make sure to get that done right now by using the beginner promo link. It's down below this video at the top of the description box. And use that link to create a new raid account and for all of the free stuff that you see on screen right now. Double legendary start as well as 3 free epic champions that you'll get as you just level your account. This is the best beginner promo link going. And yeah, the only correct way to create a new raid account in 2025, man. Okay. God, these turtle events completely sapped me of every soulstone I had on the free-to-play account, and now they're about to sap me of every single shard I have on the free-to-play account as well. It's kind of crazy that my resources work out just perfectly to be able to do this. Oh, okay, I can't actually spend too much time looking at the champions that we pull as well, because I've got... Oh my god, did we actually hit gold? Ooh, it's a Shiramani. Okay, dude. This champion's like top of the list of champions that I cover in not the worst legendaries videos, but legendaries that have like potential, but I really love to see buffed. I'm pretty sure I've covered Shiramani before in a video like that. She brings it to tackle enemies, 410 cooldown, 100% chance of placing freeze for a 10. And against waves, she does get a crap load of 10 meter boost when using this skill as well, but it's still a 410 cooldown in it, which is not amazing, really. Like, I don't know. And then she brings a heal on a 2, 310 cooldown, heals one ally by 50% and another allies by 20% of the max HP, plus a continuous heal buff on targets with full HP. So, bit of healing, bit of freeze action. What does the A1 do? It's an attack 3 times at random, 25% chance of placing freeze, but that's like worse than some epic champions in terms of like hard mod Fire Knight specialists. Physic every little bit of a kit just needs a little bit of TLC, to be honest. Not the greatest legendary pull. I'm not going to be rushing to build up pretty much anytime soon. Maybe I'll eventually build that one day, but is what it is what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and continue barreling through these sacreds, man. At least we got a legendary though. That's something, you know. We get ourselves a Horden, decent A1 champion getting an extra 10 if the enemy is killed by this. Speed Aura and Faction Crypt, he can actually be pretty decent in Bannerlord's factions. But let's keep on going. Again, we can't hang around too hard here. I'll pay special attention to like particularly good pulls, but the likes of a Seneschal doesn't really... Look at him with his little rose and stuff on his shield. Oh, what a lover boy, you know what I'm saying? Get him off my screen. We got more shards to crack here, dudes. Oh, I've never felt so locked in. As we pull ourselves Sinesha, you know, this is actually good. This is actually pretty solid. It brings a tackle enemies on an A1 scale, then a big HP equalization on an A3, equalizing HP of all allies. HP levels of the allies of all allies will be brought up to the level of the ally with the highest HP, then heals the target ally by 10% of their max HP. She's actually quite a solid little champ. Some extra healing on the A2 skill as well. Not a bad little support for the Knights Revenants, man. She's worth a little bit of a spotlight, you know what I'm saying? Quick sip. We pull is Sanguinia. Is Sanguinia decent? The A2 places block debuffs on all allies, only for 1 turn though, and continuous heal for 2 turns, which is fine. Triple hit at A1, blah blah blah. Attacks one enemy in the A3, chance of transferring all debuffs in this champion. Yeah, I don't know. God, really? People think that she's this good? I'm not super convinced by Sanguinia. What can I say, you know? Let's just pull the sacreds a little bit faster, because frankly, I'm seeing the number of sacreds I've got in storage go down, and I don't like looking at it. I am farming Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord on the free-to-play account now as well, so that is a This actually isn't a bad champion right here, I don't think. Decreased attack on a 410. It is 100% land rate though. It's actually pretty okay. But yeah, I'm farming Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord on the free-to-play now with the 2 key. So it's like, you know, maybe I've actually got time to save up enough shards to potentially get through the December fusion. The next fusion is obviously going to be a write-off completely on the free-to-play, so I hope that it sucks, you know. Lady Annabelle is a champion that we've already got built on the free-to-play account, so great champion for soloing Dreadhorn Bommel, but not one that we specifically need. Miscreated Monster is actually a champion that we pulled very, very recently already as well from Ancient Shards on the free-to-play account, so sadly don't need him either, but that's a couple of epic quality faction guardians that definitely won't go amiss. So great champion, ally protect, big shields, solid for progression into ice golem, stuff like that, spider as well. Endercard is a bit of an underrated poisoner. She places Hex on a 4-time hitter on the A2. She then places poison sensitivity on the A2. Sorry, it's the A3 that places Hex. And then she increases the duration of poison debuffs on the A1. How does she place the poisons? It's with the passive. Whenever either this champion or an ally lands a crit on an enemy under Hex, you got a 25% chance book to placing a 5% poison on the enemy for a 10. Very, very unique little epic champion and quite solid, honestly, as a poisoner, but she just doesn't bring quite enough to a kit in terms of, like, usefulness against waves and stuff like that to warrant building on most accounts. Let's go ahead and pull the happy little final sacred. Oh my god, and we hit gold again. Oh my god, what? Yes, dude, are you serious? Oh my god, we've pulled Venalicia Thronemother. Holy dude. This is a champion I really, really wanted. As soon as I saw this champion popped out, dude, this free-to-play count is off the charts. This is insane. This is crazy, man. This is a great champion, man. She brings buff peel on the A2, great to PvP. Then she brings 100% land rate block buffs, decreased defense debuff on enemies for 2 turns. Great into Hydra, Chimera, basically everywhere where you're going to use, well, just everywhere PvE in the game as well as PvP on a 3-turn cooldown. Very, very nice. She then brings a big old AoE revive, which is just great. Also decreases the cooldown of allied skills who are revived by 1 turn, and increases the cooldown of enemy skills by 2 turns. So even better as like a PvP option on this free-to-play account. Wow, dude. Oh my god. I cannot believe, even the A1's great. I cannot believe we actually hit that on the final pull. That is so good. That's so good. Okay, we can't stop there. We've got more shards to get on pulled. Do we go with the voids next? Okay, I've actually locked in Shu Zen as the champ of choice on the progressive chance of it, which is a bit risky. She's obviously like a PvP specialist champion for the void shards. I've locked her in because, honestly, I just want to get her on any account. I'd love to have her on the main account, but if I get her on the free-to-play, then I've got, like, honestly, like, a pretty impressive beginnings of, like, a live arena team that I could think about using on the free-to-play account someday, which is kind of ridiculous, you know? We'd be, like, a mythical champion away from having a pretty good live arena team on the free-to-play account, so let's go ahead and get this done. I'm going to pull these in 10s. We've got to just wade our way through these. We've got to pull all the ancient shards after the fact as well, so let's go ahead and crack, man. Oh, God. Okay, whole lot of rares. A cold heart would be great, by the way, just to point that out. We still don't have a cold heart on the free-to-play account, so that would be bloody lovely. We don't hit Sword All just yet, although the Glade Wolf is a welcome pull, to be sure. Great rare champion. And not to disrespect Fellhound. Fellhound's obviously great, but I think I've already got one in the vault. Okay, cleared out a bunch of champions that I just don't believe in at all. What's going on with this little quiff action going? What's this Prince Charming action going that I've got going on here, man? With this fringe, dude. Oh, it's because I washed my damn... I hopped in the shower before bed last night and I've woken up with Cinderella silken hair, bro. How's that for a simile? Okay, man. Okay, so I can start pulling to the reserve vault with the ancient shards. I think I'll do that, but for now, let's keep on pulling the void shards into our main collection. Let's get on through these. Oi, 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 oi. We're in the Suncase. Oh my god, dude, we've already got a Gom. Okay, Gom's a great champion, but one that we already have. Tree Shield Knot is a new addition to the street. He's great, fantastic reviver to bring into Faction Wars, of course, for the Sylvan Watchers. Weirgrin Sunkist? Dude, how bad does he look, man? I feel like the entire kit, like his entire appearance looks so good. But the head action, I feel like if they just went like full werewolf, it would have been cool. You know, it would have been cool, but it's just like a man's face. Like, I can go to like the local store to buy a top-up of milk, and I'll see someone called like Darren, who's that's just Darren's face on a Raid Shadow Legends character, you know? I don't know, man. Something about that face just throws me the hell off. But alas, there he is. That's actually one of the epic champion components for Mikage, which means that I've got the Lockwayne, I've got the Weigren, I've even got the, what's she called again? Tatsu? Is she just called Tatsu? Whatever, dude. I've got the legendary. I'm just missing Kira at this point, which is, I still require 3 of the epic champions to get her, but we're actually getting very, very close to getting a position on the free-to-play where we can think about pushing for Mikage fusions during progressive chance events and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. That's pretty tight, man. Okay. A cold heart here will be absolutely immense. I do again have to pull basically every single void shard that I've got here. I need to bottom out for every single shard that we have. A couple of daggers pop out. That's fine. I've already got a Kerzad. Lots of Fellhounds. You know, a lot of rare faction guardians here just to shoot things up. Let's go ahead and one at a time pull these real quick as we pull ourselves into Ox, who's not very good. So forget about him. Next we get ourselves into the Terex. That's fine. It's fine. He's like an okay red champion if I remember right, but... And then the final pull, we get ourselves a Panthera, which means that now we move on to the Ancient Shards, which I'm going to start pulling into the Reserve Vault, because we've got a lot of these to go through, and frankly, most of the stuff we pull here is probably going to be food in terms of red champions, because there's no 2x active or anything like that, but let's just go ahead and get to it. Let's just go ahead and get to pulling, man. Oh my god, we hit legendary so fast! The Black Knight. Okay, we hit a Juliana as well, and the rest of the pull ends up with an Air Sign Crusher. Okay, what the hell does Black Knight do? What does he do, man? Oh god, is it the Monty Python Black Knight, dude? Does he bring like some kind of unkillable effects or like revive on death effects or something, you know? His A1 brings a honestly pretty reliable provoke for an A1 skill. Can't be improved with books though, sadly, so it's stuck at 75%. The A2 continues heal increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. You know, that's actually quite good, to be fair. Bookable down to a 2-turn cooldown. That's a lot of healing, and it doesn't necessarily need the books. Like 3-turn cooldown's already quite good for a lot of healing, a lot of survivability for your team, so I might just not even book him in the end. And then on the A3, Last Breath attacks all enemies, damage increases according to the amount of HP this champion has lost. Again, books do not improve this skill. That's kind of good. I don't want to be putting any books into other champions that are not effectively Leonardo, Raphael, and Donnie at this stage anyway on the free-to-play account, so that's fine. Place an unkillable... Oh, of course, dude. It actually is the Black Knight. Place an unkillable buff this champion for 1 turn. If incoming damage exceeds 15% max HP in 1 attack, and he is HP based as well. Okay, man, honestly, not a bad little legendary to pull, given that I don't want legendaries right now that require a lot of bucks. I'm not saying that I wouldn't, you know, pass out if I pulled like an Amans or... you know what I mean? Like a Newt or something. So just something like equally busted. But yeah, still. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. We've been pulling that guy out of the Reserve Vault in short order. Don't worry about that. Okay. Let's keep on going, dude. A lot of blues. This is going to happen quite a bit, right? We actually hit on a Vegas, which is honestly, you know, quite solid. Vegas is pretty okay. Ally Protected Champion, you know, bit of self-heal, all of that stuff. If I didn't have the Miscreated Monster, I'd probably build this guy to use him for progression into Ice Golem, because I'm just lacking some good survival tools. Then again, I've got the Black Knight now. That's an increased defense buff and a lot of healing, so maybe I've got plenty of defensive options on the account now as well to help me progress in those tankier dungeons, you know. Pull another Air Sign Ironhide, which, okay, fine, you know, Faction Guardians. Can't be too upset about that. The Gallic pops out as well. Lit to the party. Okay. Let's keep on going, man. Another little sip. Okay. Oh my god, dude, no way, man. Okay, it's a Lord Champfort. What the hell, dude? We're at a 25x for Corvus already? Okay, so Lord Champfort is a cool champion, but he's not an incredibly OP champion by any means. What he does bring is one of the biggest HP auras in the game, if not the biggest HP aura in the game. Ally HP in dungeons by 50%. 50%? Plarium, what are we even doing? That's insane, right? That's absolutely crazy. That said, his kit is very, very simple, very, very basic. He has a chance to place decreased defense on his A1, and then he brings an attack all enemies, decrease accuracy, decrease attack debuffs for 2 turns on the A2. So very, very simple, very, very simplistic, right? He's a great decreased attack option, I guess, to take into Ice Golem. If you just want to, like, put him as the aura leader and have like an extremely tanky team, and then he takes care of decreased attack, decreased accuracy. So if you've got like a increased resistance champion on the team or something, you know, become like immune to freezes and stuff into Golem. Like, he's got some uses, but they're kind of few, is what I would say about Lord Chamford. Again, cool champion. The passive, at the start of each turn, places shield buff on this champion equal to 20% of the max HP. Places decreased speed debuff, only weak version for 110, on whichever enemy attacks this champion. So, yeah, I don't know, man. He's alright. He's alright, dude. I'm more hyped up that we're now on a 25x for Corvus the Corruptor, more than anything. And so 50 Ancient Shard pulls left to go. Let's do this, man. Let's do this, dude. We actually hit gold again. I don't even know. Like, we've been so lucky with the legendary pull rate already. Like, way above the curve. On average, you have to pull like 200 ancients to even hit one legendary, you know? So, like, the luck rate has been absolutely ridiculous. Siege Hulk is actually a great champion. Attack all enemies, decrease defense. He self-buffs with increased attack. He brings a reliable form of decreased speed, as well as some more self-buffs on his single target hit A2, and then some temperature control on the A1. Great champion, way underrated. Fantastic stuff. I'll definitely be building him on the free-to-play account. Okay, let's keep on going. A few dozen more pulls left to go before we hit the bottom on our Ancient Shards, where a lot of rare champions are going to pop on out. Let's keep on going, man. Oh, God. Okay. All of this for the Leonardo. I do... Oh, my God. No way, dude. Oh, my God. What are we doing, man? Okay, this was a fusion that I obviously skipped. In case you can't tell, on the free-to-play account. And we pull these... Dude... We pulled the Sangre Maria. Now, I know that she was nerfed, obviously, in PvE areas of the game, but... Dude, this legendary pull rate is an absolute joke, and she's still very powerful into Live Arena as one of the core damage dealers, you know? So, why the hell not, man? Chances of getting extra 10s on the A1. She gets all kinds of extra 10 mechanics on the A3 as well. Just very unique mechanics to her kit. I don't need to break it down a kit that much. I think you guys know. But she can ignore Stone Skin as well, which is very uniquely powerful also for Arena Nukers. Not many champions in the game that can do that. So, wow. Wow, man. I cannot believe the gains that we are making on this free-to-play account, dude. This is absolute insanity, man. And the crown jewel at the top of all this is that we're going to get the Leo at the end as well. So it's like, dude, this is just nutty. Okay. Aina pops on out. Is Aina pretty decent? I think she's actually a pretty decent boss debuffer. Places decreased defense and weaken on... Okay, I guess on the A2. Yeah. Decreased defense, weaken on the A2. She's fine. Chance of extra 10 on the A1. She's fine. She's fine. Bit too late in the game on my free-to-play account for me to be considering building her. This free-to-play account is like 9 months old, or approaching 9 months old at this point, and so... Yeah, we got our final 10 pull of Ancients here. There's one more to pull after that. Then I think I'll just pull like... Do I just pull like one Primal Shard randomly? I don't know if that's a good idea, man. Lorne the Cutter's going to pop on out, and the final pull is going to be a swath of rare champions. Lorne is not that amazing. What we do need to do here is just pull our final Ancient as well. It's going to pop on out as a Sacred Order rare, good old Penitent. When I say good old, I mean good old chicken with a helmet on. Now, before we go any further, let's just get these Legos moved into our collection, because they are definitely not going anywhere. And just clearing out my roster a little bit. There's a bunch of Epic Champions here as well that we're going to need to sort out proper. Do I keep the Polar Bear? I'm not even sure. To be honest, Lorne, I think, stays probably in the reserve vault. Siege Hulk is definitely going to be getting built. Vegas is definitely a keep as well. I think the rest of these guys are likely chickens. Aina, maybe I make my mind up about her after the fact as well. Okay. Some bloody great pulls, guys. Some bloody great pulls. Oh my god, I cannot believe how much gold we hit. That makes me feel a lot better about, doing this. You know, if the pulls sucked, I didn't hit like a single legendary across any of the pulls. Okay, now we're depressed, you know, but the fact that we managed to hit so much gold makes me feel a hell of a lot better about this whole ordeal. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead and pick up the first key here on the path. So we're going to go ahead and get this done. I'm going to pick up the purple oils because for me on the free-to-play account, those are the hardest to come by. Grab the key, and then we can just forget everything else and go down this left path towards the Leonardo, man. So some happy little rarity charms, the mortal soul coins, the 4-star chicken, spend the key to keep the push going. We're not going to get all the way there to the Leo, by the way. Again, I do have some grinding to do after the fact here, but as you can see, we're on 74,000 points, and the Leo is 80k. And so, we're going to get Leonardo, bro. How awesome is that? On the free-to-play, we're going to get all 4 of the turtles. Now, I won't be able to do a single event for like a month and a half. I won't be able to do a single big event like a Deck of Fate or a Hero's Path for probably 3 or 4 months, but I think it's totally worth it, you know? And these pulls, I cannot believe it. I cannot even believe that we pulled Venalicia Thrallmother, dude. Wasn't even in the Progressive Chance event. We pulled the Venalicia, we pulled the Sanguine Maria. Okay, Shiramani, you can take it or leave it. Lord Champfort, you can take it or leave it. But even Black Knight's not a bad legendary for use in like faction wars and stuff. Like, these reviews are just wrong as far as I'm concerned. The fact that he doesn't take any books, that he just makes your team kind of unkillable, sort of, you know, is good enough for me. Also, the provoking the A1's fine too. People need to put some more respect on the Black Knight, but oh my god, dude. I just can't believe it. Like, I'm more excited about Venalicia than the Sanguine Maria, but they're both equally awesome, you know. Don't get me wrong. Oh my god, and look at these Guardian Ring gains, bro. Like, I know setting up the Guardian Ring isn't the most exciting thing in the world, exactly, but look at the gains, man. That's just for one faction right there as well. Okay, fine, the High Elves got a little bit shafted, but what about everybody else? Okay, maybe everybody else got a little bit shafted too. Maybe I'm getting overexcited about this, but progress like this is very, very important as well, of course, on the free-to-play account. Oh, God. Okay, the rest of them are not looking that impressive, actually. Well, you know, apart from the Skinwalkers, they're doing great as well with a couple of air signs. That's bloody lovely to look at. How did your pulls go, guys? Probably not as good as mine, right? This is by far the luckiest I've ever been on the free-to-play account in terms of shard pulls. I feel like we've been a little bit unlucky overall with shard pulls on the free-to-play account, but here we are, man. Content creator luck is finally activated, apparently, on the free-to-play. 5 legendary pulls out of all of those shards is way, way ahead of the curve. Absolutely crazy as hell. I'm going to go ahead and continue setting all of these suckers up. And I'm just going to get this video uploaded as soon as possible, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you also did enjoy, man. Let me know how your shard pulls went down below in the comments, of course. And if you're looking to create a new raid account, make sure to get that done right now by using the beginner promo link that's down below this video at the top of the description box, man. Use the link to create a new raid account for all of the free stuff that you see on screen right now. And I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later. Man, nuts.